Hey you guys, I'm here to do this quick upload of a review that I've seen. I'm in the car because I'm waiting on someone, so I was like, let me do this quick review. So I'm gonna do this quick review of what's this called, Black and Beauty and Black on Netflix. Go check it out. Tyler Perry series. I was really really interested with this story because I kept hearing about it. People was like, it's good. I was getting mixed reviews about it. So I was like, I had the day off, so I was like, I'm gonna check it out for myself. And from the first episode, I was stuck. So you're gonna get a full kind of review from me of the show, of what I thought about it, because I watched the full 8 episodes. I couldn't stop watching it because I'm nosy and I wanted to see what was going to happen. So I kind of got a few notes. It's about a young lady really trying to survive. Her mother had put her out the house when she was 16 years old because of a man. Her mom, I don't know, I think it was her stepdad or whatever, but it was like whatever he say go. It looked like the dad was showing interest in her because she was a cute little girl, and the mama couldn't take it. So the mama kind of dropped her off at a store parking lot or whatever and left her. I was like, oh, that's so cold. I couldn't even imagine doing my daughter like that. So that happened, and she got caught up. She was like homeless or whatever, and she was in the bathroom stall crying. And she met this young lady named Rain. Rain was, a girl of the streets or whatever, and Rain kind of took her in under her wing. They got a proposition to go, do a little deal, little trafficking deal, and Rain was gonna make $5,000, but if she brought Kimmy along, which is the girl that's been, the story is about, when she brought Kimmy along, they would have made $10,000. So they got like linked up with this dude named Angel. So they go and they try to go do this deal. They get busted by this cop. Come to find out, this cop is like a little criminal himself. But the cop, he's like a jack of all trades because he's a cop. He's the head of security at this big black family or whatever. So we get introduced to this family because I'm all over the place with this because I want you guys to go really watch it, what happens. So Kimmy is the story girl. This is who it's about. She wants to better her life. She's like this right now since she had got busted. She's a stripper. She's a prostitute for this cop. Because, like I said, he do bad criminal stuff. So he got this strip club and he got these people working for him. They doing all this kind of stuff for him. Because we get introduced to Kimmy like at the beginning. She's at like this trick house or whatever. And he crazy as hell. And whatever she is doing is not turning him on. So she puts him out. And come to find out, this cop guy is the one that set Kimmy up to be with this crazy dude, which we come to find out his name is Roy. And Roy is a part of this big black family, this big black powerful family that owns this beauty company. So Roy is married. Roy is married to this lady named Mallory that is crazy as hell. She know how to put on for the public, but behind the scenes, she's stone cold ruthless. Like, you just gotta watch it. So, it was funny because Kimmy was tired of Roy like doing her wrong and treating her wrong, and she knew how to make his phone call Mallory. So she had to have sex with him or whatever. She really didn't want to, but she had to have sex with him. So she made the phone call Mallory while they was having sex so he would be busted, right? So Mallory ended up, she was putting her driver and her assistant out the car, And the phone ended up calling her, and she heard this. So she drove off, and she hit somebody when she drove off. When she hit that person or whatever, she just left the person for dead. She just kept going. I told you she's ruthless. So then she goes back or whatever. She go home. She waits for him to come home. When he on his way home, because they got this private road to their house, so when he on his way home, he hits the same body. I'm like, what the hell? So his dumb self, he go and put the body in his trunk and take the body home. I'm like, oh, weird, but okay. So he go take her home or whatever. He's stupid. So he go take her home. He take the body home. They get home. Mallory immediately attacks him. No questions asked. She just attacks him like, who you was with. He like, what are you talking about? He typical, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. She like, you butt dialed me. I still don't know what you're talking about. You know, he denying until the wheels fall off. So he ended up like, you set me up, whatever, because she asked him about the private road. Like, did you come down the private road? He like, why would you ask me that? So then he like, oh, so you did this, and then you trying to make it seem like I did this. So they end up, he ended up taking her to the trunk, showing her the body. So now they gotta go dump this body. They try to go dump the body, get pulled over by the police. He had been drinking, so he go to jail. They take the car to the tow place. When they go to the tow place, the body not there. They can't find the body. I'm like, this person have got hit twice. But okay. So that all happened. Then, you know, they called the police dude because he worked for them to try to figure out where the body, who hit, you know, he got to figure out some stuff to cover it up and all this stuff. Come to find out, it is their uncle's wife. He says she's 64. So put this in perspective for me, you guys. She's 64. She got hit twice. How is she still alive? How is she still alive through all of that? She must have been eating some really good vegetables, eating her Wheaties. I don't understand how she was still alive, but we're going to keep on going with this storyline. So the husband is mad. The uncle is mad. His name is Norman. He is pissed off. He is like, I'm going to find out who did this. I know Roy and his brother or somebody in his family did this because it's a backstory with them, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, damn, he pissed. So we come to find out, remember I said Kimmy is a stripper. So Kimmy at the strip club, we get introduced to Body. Body is T. If you don't know who T is played on Baddies East, I think it was. I think she was on Baddies East. But yeah, she was on there. She left there, and then she got a job with Tyler Perry, I guess. So she is the bottom bitch to Jules, the cop, the criminal cop. So the little bad cop. So she's his bottom bitch at the club or whatever. Then I think it's the Linda is like the house mother, and they don't really like Kimmy. They hate Kimmy, so they treat her wrong. But Body wants Rain to get a BBL so she could be the girl at the strip club or whatever. Kimmy is telling her, don't do it. It's not a wrong idea. But you know, Rain want to be the it girl. She want to do what Body say. So she go gets this stupid ass BBL in her room. Y'all know how that goes. So you have T.S. Madison playing, I forgot what her name was. But T.S. Madison was the girl that was shooting up the girls in the room with the fix-a-flat and a booty and was killing these girls. And this dumb girl decides she still want to be the it girl. She still want to listen to Body. And she goes and get this fix-a-flat put in her thing and then almost dies. Kimmy finds her. Kimmy is mad. The next day, Kimmy take her to the hospital because this girl is dying. And Kimmy do not want her friend to die. So she take her there. It was so much that happened on this damn series, but it was good though. So Kimmy takes her to the hospital, but Jules gets mad at her for taking her to the hospital. Like, girl, there's cameras. You can't be seen on cameras, whatever. So you better not be at this hospital no more. So he was about to run her over with the ambulance, but he was like, it's a security lock for him not to be able to run her over. I was like, oh, this is whatever. So I can't stand Jules. Jules, you could tell he is so crooked that it's like he cannot be trusted nowhere. Because you could just see how he playing. Like, he cannot be trusted with the family. He playing them against each other. He's acting like he's so hard with the girls and treating them so wrong. I can't stand Jules. So, she go to the hospital. What else happened? I'm trying to remember what's happening. But I know Norman is on the rampage. We get introduced to Olivia. Olivia is Debbie Morgan. And if you don't know who Debbie Morgan is, I am an old head. So I remember her from All My Children when her and Jesse. So I love me some Debbie Morgan. Oh, she is a firecracker. She is one of them. You know how like, well, maybe because I'm from a gangster family. You know, used to be for the streets, used to be doing all kind of things for the streets, and then they turned Christian. But you know, you really can't forget where they came from. That's Debbie Morgan. Because woo, when I say she was putting Norman in his place, like, and she was putting Horace in his place. And I'm gonna get to you, Horace, but she was getting to Horace in his place too. And I was like, whoo, I love me some Debbie Morgan. Make sure y'all go check this out. But Horace is the dad. Horace is the dad. Him and Norman don't get along. They started this beauty company together, and Norman was the chemist, and Horace was the businessman. But then something went awry with the relaxers, and they start killing women with these hair relaxers. So they ain't getting along. They don't like each other. But when we met Horace at the strip club. He was VIP for Kimmy. So we noticed when Kimmy goes in the VIP room, the curtain was like cracked. And he was like looking through the crack of the curtain, looking past Kimmy. And when we see him, he's looking at Angel. I said, oh, you go Angel, not Kimmy. So she like, I can go get him if you want. And then that kind of be like, no, like he was like undercover. So she was just like, okay. So then the next day he ended up coming back, and he like, I want you to get Angel for me. And she was like, okay, you know, I can do that. You know, they had started building a little relationship between them of she knowing what he liked, and she would come in there and she would, you know, do things for him. So, and he would pay her or whatever. So they had a little good little thing going. And then, you know, she ended up getting Angel to go back to her house, her little room, to be with Horace, because they didn't want to go back to each other's house. He was a little secretive or whatever. Like, Angel couldn't go back to his baby mama house, and Horace was like, you can't go to my house. So they ended up using Kimmy to be the middle person, so they went to her house. Angel ended up coming out real fast and leaving. So we come to find out that he had robbed Horace for his watch. And Horace was like, I just need you to get my watch back because it's important. So she was like, okay. And then, like, she ended up taking him home because he got sick. And when she took him home and she went to go get his medicine out the office, she found out who he was. And come to find out, he was the dad of the dude that be making, that she be having sex with in the hotel room, the crazy dude. Then she saw pictures of Jules. So she was like, oh, this dude worked with Jules. So she got it in her mind that he's the head boss of Jules and that he knows all the get down. So I was like, oh, this is gonna go wrong. Oh, man, because he really likes her. So she kind of started treating him different. She started going to Angel like, yeah, we can rob him, because she asked him to go to the hospital to check on her friend because she couldn't do it. And, you know, she would do things for him. And he didn't do what she asked him to do. So she kind of felt betrayed. So she was like, okay, Angel, I'm down to rob him. And I'm like, girl, you going out bad. But survival mode. It's survival mode, whatever. But while all this is going on, they trying to figure out who ran over the aunt because the uncle is on the rampage. Olivia is, the mama is feeling like, y'all better figure out what's going on because y'all know Norman is crazy, like past crazy, and he will kill my kids. So she goes to Norman like, don't fuck with my kids. She went into mommy mode. Don't fuck with my kids. And he like, bitch, I'm gonna kill your motherfucking kids. She was like, no, you not, because I know all your motherfucking secrets, so you ain't gonna kill my kids. And so he was like, you know, he played the tough role, but shit, he knew that she was not playing when it come to his kids. But then his wife ended up dying because the doctors was like, oh, she about to get better. And then all of a sudden somebody came in and made her not be able to get better. And then she ended up dying. And when I say he didn't give two fucks after that, I said, oh, he didn't give two. Oh, Norman went gangster. I said, oh, y'all better be very afraid. But I don't know if I want to be, I don't know which brother I want to be afraid of. Because sometimes it's the nice ones that will really fuck up shit. So, and Horace is the nice one, but I just want them to get Mallory ass. Mallory is over there fucking the security guard with his crazy ass. Then her assistant is trying to fuck up on Roy with his crazy ass. That, I'm telling y'all gotta watch this. I don't want to give everything away, but that season finale, the 8th episode, when it came to Horace and them, Kimmy finding out who kind of Horace is, and they still really don't know each other yet, but I'm hoping it lead to a season 2 with that, because, and them two teaming up together with Horace and Kimmy, because she really likes him. Body, oh man, y'all gotta see the ending with Body and Kimmy, because like I said, Body is so jealous of Kimmy that through the whole season she was beating her up, treating her wrong, because she thinks Jules want Kimmy. We never saw that coming from them two. He never tried to treat her like that, nothing like that. So that's cool. I gotta say bye. My son. But anyway, so it's really, really good. I want y'all to really check it out. Like I said, Mallory, I can't stand. Who else? I was trying to, I don't want to forget nothing, but I don't want to give everything away. But like I said, Beauty in Black is really, really good. It's only 8 episodes. It's on Netflix. It's a Tyler Perry series. I was interested. I was so, from the beginning to the end. I don't care about the theatrics, the writing. I was interested. I wanted to see what was going to happen. So y'all tell me what y'all thought about Beauty in Black. Like I said, I was trying not to give everything away, but I gave some things away for y'all to see it. Shout out to Terrell Carter. He plays the lawyer for the family, and I've been following his singing for a long time, and I've seen him up in it. And whoo-hoo, when it comes to Charles and Varney's scenes, baby, baby, I said yes. But I was tripping. Let me tell you, before I end this, I was tripping because I was sitting there like, really, Horace, you gonna really be on Charles, but you doing what you doing? Really? I was confused. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about the way the dad treated the son, or the way he treated both of his kids, but the way he treated Charles. I said, wow, that is so fucked up. But anyway, and then at the season, I don't know what was going on with Charles, what's going to happen with Charles. Y'all tell me what y'all thought. I'm trying to punch my back in the car. But y'all tell me what y'all thought, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. Y'all tell me what y'all thought. It's all about support. Peace.